It was the wedding that had the entire world watching. Billionaire Amazon founder Jeff Bezos and Emmy-winning journalist Lauren Sanchez tied the knot in the heart of Venice, Italy. Opulence doesn't even begin to describe it. Think historic cathedrals, private canals, Dolce & Gabbana couture, and a guest list straight out of Hollywood's elite club. But behind the glam and glitz, a silent headline has been swirling. Lauren Sanchez reportedly refused to sign a traditional prenuptial agreement. Yep, you heard that right. While the world gushed over the $50 million weekend of lavish ceremonies, red carpet arrivals, and private parties in Venetian palaces, insiders were focused on something far more intimate and far more controversial. Bezos and Sanchez walked into this marriage with no ironclad prenup. Now, this is not just any couple we're talking about. Bezos is worth over $200 billion. That's billion, with a B. And Lauren Sanchez? A well-established media personality, but nowhere near the financial level of her now husband. So the big question everyone's asking is, why? Why would the richest man on earth take that kind of risk? Let's break it down. According to whispers from legal sources and insider reports, Bezos and Sanchez opted instead for a private trust arrangement, a far more flexible, informal approach to handling wealth in marriage. These kinds of trusts are often set up to avoid the harsh optics of a prenup and still protect certain assets. But unlike a formal prenup, which is reviewed in court and sets clear terms of financial separation in case of divorce, trusts operate in more of a gray area. And that's where things get interesting. Was this a decision made out of deep trust and love? Or was it a strategic move on Lauren's part, and a very risky emotional leap from Jeff? People close to the couple say Lauren didn't want to begin the marriage with paperwork that felt like a contract. She reportedly believed their bond was rooted in loyalty, not legal limitations. And in Jeff's case? Well, after the world watched his messy and very public divorce from ex-wife MacKenzie Scott, which made her one of the richest women in the world, maybe this time, he just wanted peace. But here's the twist. Even without a prenup, Bezos may still be shielded. But because of where and how they got married. Sources claim the ceremony was symbolic and possibly not yet legally binding under U.S. jurisdiction. That means the actual paperwork, if any, might have been filed in a much more controlled, private setting. So what does this all mean? Well, legally speaking, if the marriage is formalized in the U.S. without a prenup, Lauren Sanchez could potentially be entitled to billions in the case of a split. And if she doesn't push for it, that just might make her the classiest, most unbothered billionaire's wife of all time. But let's be real, public reaction has been wild. One TikTok commenter said, she pulled the biggest power move of the decade. No prenup? She's that girl. Another added, if Lauren's walking into $200 billion without a contract, I want her lawyer and her confidence. But others were skeptical. No prenup? Jeff must really be in love or completely out of his mind. Some fans even compared this situation to past high-profile marriages, like Paul McCartney's infamous prenup-less marriage that ended in one of the most expensive divorces in history, or Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes, where strategic legal filings made all the difference in what was paid out. And let's not forget, Bezos has learned from experience. His divorce from MacKenzie Scott resulted in a $38 billion settlement, which made her the third richest woman in the world at the time. So, it's not like Jeff's new marriage is his first rodeo. Now here's where it gets even juicier. According to celebrity estate planners, couples like Bezos and Sanchez often use quiet legal pathways, trusts, LLCs, and private legal teams to achieve the same outcome as prenups, without the drama. That means Lauren might technically not have signed a prenup, but there could be layers of protection in place anyway. Still, the fact that this story has leaked at all is telling. It taps into one of the biggest celebrity relationship questions ever. Can love and trust really exist when billions are on the line? Or is everything in Hollywood, especially at this level, just part of the performance? Some believe this marriage is a fresh start for both. Jeff, who's now focusing on his philanthropic work and space exploration with Blue Origin, and Lauren, who's stepping into a more public role as his partner, seem genuinely connected. They've been through scandal, paparazzi swarms, and intense public scrutiny, and still made it to the altar. So maybe, just maybe, they know exactly what they're doing. And maybe, in a world where every move is calculated, every post curated, and every relationship dissected, these two just wanted something real, with no paperwork in the way. But what do you think? Would you marry someone worth $200 billion without a prenup? Do you think it's love, strategy, or the ultimate billionaire flex? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to GlamRadarTV for more high-profile deep dives, celebrity secrets, and the scandals behind the sparkle.